Washington Democratic Congresswoman Emily Randall is calling for better medical care inside the Tacoma ICE Detention Center. She made her 6th oversight visit to that facility today.
King 5's immigration reporter Sharon Yu tells us about what Randall saw inside.
With the start of the new year, Tacoma's ICE detention facility is back in the spotlight, with lawmakers calling for accountability and transparency. Washington State Representative Emily Randall has now been inside 6 times. She says it never gets easier.
Yeah, no, morale is definitely not high.
Randall says her biggest concern remains the lack of adequate medical care.
They do sort of a sick call on one day, and then you're called back. You sign up for an appointment, you're called back 3, 4, some days later. Sometimes people aren't called back and they have to go to sick call again. There are patients who are just getting ibuprofen for whatever it is that ails them.
Tacoma's Northwest ICE Processing Center is one of the largest ICE detention centers in the U.S. with a max capacity of 1,575 people. Staffers told Randall today there are 1,354 detainees.
Free them all.
Concerns about overcrowding and lack of medical resources aren't new. In October, King 5 found documentation indicating medical staff were under severe strain with repeated emergency calls for backup.
They just want to prescribe painkillers and are not fully equipped to be able to handle the medical concerns that people have.
Lawmakers across Washington joined forces last month, signing a letter raising alarms over medical and mental health care inside the Tacoma Detention Center.
911, what are you reporting? Suicide attempt.
King 5 reviewed calls from February through April 2025 and found medical teams from the detention center were calling for outside help for 3 apparent suicide attempts among detainees. Randall says her repeat visits are meant to put pressure on ICE and GEO Group.
It's our responsibility to have an immigration system, a process, but it should be funded and humane, and it shouldn't look like rounding people up on the street from their homes, from their jobs, and housing them in a facility like this for months and months and months on end without adequate health care.
We have reached out to ICE to ask for a statement or a comment to that letter the lawmakers sent them that they should have received several weeks ago. We did not hear back. The deadline the lawmakers gave ICE is January 16th for a response. In Tacoma, Sharon Yu, King 5 News.